One of the most pressing issues that's, taking over our world today is the effect of technology and the mental health of pretty much everyone in the world, but specifically teens the most. Technology is certainly a big part of most of our lives here, at least in America, and every day we interact with it, we rely on it to do stuff. Um, Entertainment, education, communication, socializing. I mean, it's a root of a lot of daily interactions in this day and age. A big problem that comes from this is the overuse and addiction to technology, which is not to blame, any specific person for it. It happens to a lot of people. Technology and social media specifically is designed to basically track and learn from human behavior to best, capitalize and make money off of, finds traits and just makes graphs and data showing, how we interact with certain things, how we might like certain posts or watch a certain amount of videos a certain amount of times. But the big problem is what nobody realizes is how damaging it is to our health to only rely on technology for a lot of these things. There's a big stress factor to it. I would say there are also physical effects of technology on teens specifically. Hurts our eyes, gives us headache, just makes us feel, more down and lousy on the day almost. You can see our days just fly by when we waste all of it on technology. Being connected socially, but then in the real world, not accomplishing much, and it, kind of derails from the being productive for the day when you use technology a lot. I would say there are some positives to technology on health, such as, entertainment, playing video games, chatting with friends, having fun, maybe, just watching something informal that you want to. I mean, basically, there's an endless opportunities with the internet specifically, but there is a lot of stress involved with not only using technology, but the effects from it. There's cyberbullying. I mean, a big problem is people, no matter what, people is usually a problem on most things. And this including with the technology problem with teens is, like I said, there's a lot of bullying. There's a lot of demeaning content on the internet. There's a lot of things that most people probably just don't want to see, but they end up seeing because, they're just on the technology all the time, social media, basically everything you could think of appears. And so what we need to do as people to solve this is take some time off from technology. I would say having, 8, 9 hour breaks, doesn't have to be daily, but, at least a few times a week, certainly helps towards the health, getting your mind off all the stresses from technology, and you can focus on getting stuff done to help your stress level and anxiety go down. There are other things as well. Just being more attentive to teens who actually have problems that may arise from technology or that they just have, but they're not being, tended to because they don't want to reach out because of, the effects they may get up from social media, from people, if they tell on somebody for bullying or so there's a lot of fear that comes with technology because this is all a new thing for everyone. 20 years ago, cell phones, I mean, they were a thing, but, social media really wasn't a thing until about, 15 years ago. And that's when a lot of negative impacts from technology started appearing, obviously. So another issue that kind of needs to be resolved with this is people just need to become more self-aware of, the usage that they have with technology, be honest with themselves, just knowing that maybe they do use it too much and, they maybe care too much and stress too much about what other people may say when it really doesn't matter that much to their lives. So I think a good personal reflection on your habits and usage of technology and social media is important for people to have. And to kind of conclude it all, just saying that the world in general just needs to be more positive. There's a lot of negativity that spreads around, and it's just human nature, of course, trying to be better, prove others wrong, thinking you're always right, being, ignorant in a way. But if everybody, kind of just could look at it from a more positive viewpoint, think it would help everyone, including teens, a lot. Feel better because for teens, this part of their life, it's all about growth and their development as people and finding their identity digitally and in person. And with this whole new digital world, it's kind of hard to navigate both when, older people these days didn't really have to navigate the whole social world. So it's important to realize that there are a lot new challenges for teens to face, and it's not easy. Just because they have technology doesn't make their life easier. So it's be aware of what you're searching on the internet. Have a fluency, try to find the true, news and good friends out there, that won't hurt you. Nothing that's going to additional your stress on the internet. If it makes you stress and anxiety over it, don't use it. It's that simple. And that's very important for teens to learn. I'm glad I learned that a while ago, and I hope most people can learn that. But life is very short, and, technology is kind of speeding up our life in a way, and it's not a bad thing, but it's taking away from our meaning of life if we just spend half of it, staring at a little screen. So overall, just, be careful when using the internet. It's very important that you that you stay safe. And for all teens out there, just know that the internet is a very good tool. It's not your entire life. There's a great life out there for you, for every single person. You just got to find it.